Hey, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is another installment of Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of the channel, your boy Big Major. Today is an impromptu show, real quick. Today is Dr. Jerry Buss's birthday, and we also happen to have a game on this day. So I wanted to get up here and say happy heavenly birthday to the great Dr. Buss, one of the greatest owners in any sport. Um, and Lakers, let's get this win. Let's get this win tonight. Let's do it for the fans. Do it for the Laker legends. Do it for all the Laker. Anybody that's ever put on that purple and gold. Do it for Dr. Buss. Do it for the legacy of the Lakers, all the way from his time in Minnesota to now, or excuse me, Minneapolis until now. So let's do it just for the history. Let's get this W tonight. You know what I'm saying? Look who we got in here. We got Micah Alexander. He said, salute, big dog major. And then we got one of my favorite guys, your guy, my guy. We got Brigadier General. All right. H. Davis. You know what I'm talking about? Each time he comes in, his rank just goes up a little bit higher. I don't know what to call him next time. But right now he's at 1-star Brigadier General of the Army. H. Davis in the building. Thank you for always showing up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We got Lakers all day. He said, yo, did you see Mark Stein said the Lakers are going after the Bulls center? Yes. Yes. I've been hearing rumblings about that too. So not a surprise here. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, just celebrating Dr. Buss, man. Happy birthday, Dr. Buss. Happy heavenly birthday, Dr. Buss. And on a night like this, I definitely want to win. It doesn't matter. We should beat the Charlotte Hornets. I'm not saying that as if like, they're not an NBA team or whatever the case may be. We want to show every NBA team their respect, their NBA team. You know what I'm saying? So we want to show them that modicum of respect. But on a night like this, we better beat anybody that stands in our way, that stands in front of us. We beat the Charlotte Hornets tonight. That'll put us on the a 3-game winning streak. And I definitely want to do it on a night of our owner's birthday. The owner of the Lakers' birthday. So definitely, because this is what Dr. Buss would have wanted. There would have been nothing greater to him than to celebrate his birthday with a victory. I wish he was playing the Celtics on his birthday. That would have been poetic justice right there. You know what I mean? So shout out to excuse me. Shout out to Dr. Buss. Lakers all day said. They're not going after the Bulls center. Uh, it remains to be seen. We'll see. At this point, we nobody knows anything. We won't know anything until it actually happens, until the day of it happening. So I'm not going to even speculate at this point. There goes my little sister, Laker girl. She said, "Salute, bro." He said, "Look, listen, she got a channel, y'all. Like, share, subscribe to her channel, Laker Girl 36. Go to her channel right now. You know what I'm talking about. While you listening to me, you go over there, subscribe, and then come back over here. Now, if I find out later that y'all didn't do what I just asked y'all to do, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions. You know what I'm saying? I got H. Davis in here, my sniper on the right hand side. Don't let Lewis come up in here. Lewis come up in here. I'm telling you, it's over. I might have to shut the stream down early. So go over there and do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to my little sister's channel, man. It's free. It don't cost a thing. Go ahead and do it. H. Davis says a 4-game winning streak. Hey, yes, man, I'll take that. I'll take it. And people are like, "Oh, you guys you beat this team. They're easy. You beat that team." But listen. Any NBA team put in front of us, I'm taking that win. I'm taking the W. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the lowly Wizards or um the high Cavs. You know what I'm saying? We beat Boston. That was the best game of the year so far of this season that we've had. And I want to capitalize on that. Shout out to Nate for showing up. He said, salute, Major. Thank you for showing up, Nate, man. Thank you for, always coming in and, popping in, man. I'm going to have to give you a wrench, bro. I don't even know what I'm waiting on. You know what I'm saying? That's just my bad right there. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to, you know, have me, if you wanted to have me brought up on charges, I wouldn't even be mad at you because it's just a crime that I haven't given you a wrench yet. But I'll get that to you. Laker girl said, "Happy heavenly birthday, Dr. Bus." Here, that's what I'm talking about. See, we need to get this dub tonight. You know what I'm talking about? It don't even have to be an emphatic win. Let's just win, y'all. Let's just win. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I don't care if we not blowing teams out or if we blow them out, if we win by 1 point, if we win by 10 points, if we win by 20 points. I just want a W because at the end of it all, that's what matters. It's not going to say Lakers versus such and such. Lakers only won by 1 point. No. It's going to say Lakers versus such and such, and it's going to be a W next to that in the column. That's all I care about, getting a W. Now, how we get the W is indicative upon, that is important in the sense of how we want to play teams, or how teams play us, how they look at us, looking at us playing against other teams. We don't want to give teams chances to get some type of tape on us where they think that they can handle us the way they saw another team do it. So how we win or how we lose is important in that sense. But at the end of it all, the very most important thing is the W, the win. You know what I'm saying? Because wins put us closer and closer to our goal of winning the championship. That's where we ultimately want to go. You know what I'm saying? Whether we end up first seed, second seed, third seed, fourth seed, fifth seed, sixth seed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to drop no lower than that. How we get there doesn't matter. It's the fact that we get there. LeBron once said, I don't care what seed I'm in. Don't have to be first seed to win. We could be seventh seed and still win it all. Guess what? Nobody's ever going to say, oh, they won a championship, asterisk, seventh seed. No. Just going to say they won the championship. So that's all that matters. So we need to focus on that, y'all. And that's what our focus is tonight. Vando coming back really, really sets the tone for that energy, that energetic defense that we need. You know what I'm saying? Not just defense, but that energy, that high energy defense, because what he does is him coming back, he energizes our other defensive players. You know what I'm saying? He energizes Max Christie. He energizes Cam Reddish when he's out there. He energizes Dorian Finney-Smith and AD. These are our five best defenders, you know what I'm saying? 1 through 5. And he energizes all of these guys. He helps them realize their their defensive potential out on the floor against any team on any given night. So I give props to Vando for coming in and making an impact right away. He's been eager to play. He's been ready to play. He's been sitting on the sideline upset because he couldn't play. And I understand. So he came in, his motor was already going high. It was already going high octane. You know what I'm saying? Full throttle. So glad that Vando is back. There's no word on Christian Wood as far as I know. But we definitely would like to have him back. We have today is what, the 27th? Yes. So we have exactly 10 days before the trade deadline ends. I'm praying and hoping against hope that within that 10-day period, we beat and sign somebody either from now until then, we beat and sign somebody. That's 10 days. You know what I'm saying? That's less than 2 weeks away. That's a week and a half away. So hopefully, whatever we're hearing, whatever these reporters are reporting or whatever the case may be, whatever they saying, if they saying, oh, the Lakers ain't going after this guy or that guy, I'm hoping that is just fodder, that is just a way to throw other teams off their trail, off the scent. Because the minute we say we're interested in somebody, then other teams, especially in our division, will begin to say the same thing. If we say we're interested in Vooch, oh yeah, the Warriors might go for him. Oh yeah, the Kings might go for him. Oh this and that. No, we should keep quiet, like we've always done throughout history. Keep quiet until we make the move. We kept quiet when we got Shaq, until we got Shaq. We kept quiet when we got LeBron until we got LeBron, except for those people who were in the inside who already kind of knew LeBron was coming. Like I was one of those guys. I knew he was coming over here 2 years before he got here. I knew Shaq was coming over here a year before he got here. So, but we need to keep it quiet to throw teams off, because guess what? When teams make moves, they don't. They just make the move, and we haven't made any big time splash move until Dorian Finney-Smith came about. But Rui sitting out with left calf soreness that day, you know what that told me? It starts. They're getting ready to shop Rui next. I'm telling y'all, they're getting ready to shop Rui next. I don't know to where, when, or how, but they're getting ready to shop Rui next. That's all I'm saying. Vando coming back. They wanted to see Vando get acclimated. I think Vando now, having Vando and Dorian Finney-Smith out there now, makes Rui that much more expendable. Rui, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Vando are all around the same height, same weight, same size. 6'8", 6'9", somewhere up in that realm, anywhere between 220 and 235, 240. And Rui has the offense. He's a little bit better offensively than Vando and DFS, but no defense or lack thereof. And Vando coming back give us all defense, not really much offense. And then Dorian Finney-Smith on the other side has defense and offense a little bit. So he can shoot the ball like Rui. He can score, if he wants to, like Rui. He scores better than Vando a little bit. And he defends as well. So having those two guys completely cancels out Rui. We have no use for him, except when he's coming out, if he's coming off the bench to come in for one of those guys, whatever the case may be. But I would much rather have a center, a rebounding center, than to have a Rui coming off the bench, backing one of those guys up. Now, if we could get a center without having to give up Rui, and we could use Rui as a split backup, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But Rui, I think he makes 17 or 18 million, so he has a pretty sizable contract. So, in order for us to get a viable center, we would definitely need to use his contract. So, it is what it is. And also today, H. Davis just reminded me. He just pointed out today, 5 years ago. Today, 5 years ago, y'all, we lost the great Mamba, man, Kobe Bean Bryant, yo. I told a story on Laker Girls channel a while back. What I was doing the day that we lost Kobe, man. I was out there in Newport Beach, you know what I'm saying? When it actually happened, you know what I'm saying? I know a couple of people that's, that knew him, that knew his family. There's a guy, y'all might have heard of him, named Michael Francis. He lives out there in Newport Beach. I know Michael Francis's nephew. And he was I was at his shop when the news broke to me. So very, very solemn day. I'll always remember that day. I'll always remember and respect and honor what Kobe has done for my organization, the Lakers organization, for 20 years of his career, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in power. Rest in power. Rest in power. The great Kobe Bryant going way too soon, man. Gianna. You know what I'm saying? Gianna, rest her little soul. And then also, I don't want to forget the other people that lost their lives. See, often when we talk about the day Kobe died, when we talk about Gianna died, we often forget the people that are not famous, the people that are not recognized. And me, I'm the type of person, I'm like this. Any loss of life, not just celebrity life, any loss of life, I'm going to give honor to, because those were souls too. You know what I'm saying? And they deserve just as much recognition as anybody else with any kind of money. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all, when we go, no matter how powerful you were on this earth, no matter how much money you made on this planet, when you die, it's just the same as if a bomb was dying downtown LA on the street. That's what it is. You can't take none of your power with you. Can't take none of your riches with you. You can't take none of that with you. You don't. The Bible says you're in the state of unconsciousness, so you don't even remember your previous life. The only thing you leave behind is memories. That's it. What you do on this planet, it's important, but when it's time for you to go, all that stuff is erased. Nothing matters except the fact that you're gone now. That is a harsh reality, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to go too far off a topic, but just had to bring that up just to remind you, don't take life for granted, y'all. I did a show on taking things and people and situations for granted. I did it a couple shows ago. Please go back and check that show out. But my mother used to always tell me, she used to say, when you leave this planet, you have the date you were born, the year you were born, you have a dash, and then you have the year that you died. And she said, what do you think that dash means? And I was like, it's just, it separates the day you were born from the day you died. She said, yeah, it does. And then what she said next was so profound and it stuck with me for the rest of my life. She said that dash don't just represent the separation of your birth to death. That dash represents everything you did in your life in between those two times. Everything. So that dash in between the day you were born and the day you passed. How important is that dash? What impact is that dash is going to make in your life? What did you do within that period of time, within that span of time between the time you were born and the time you passed away? What did you do? What you did is so important because this is where memories are built. What type of person were you? How did you impact people's lives? What did you do within that dash of time that people could call significant, that people can sit back and remember you by and say, man, you know what? I remember when such and such gave me this word of advice, or was such and such taught me this value or that value. That dash is important. It's just as important as the day you was born and the day you died, because everything in between the day you were born and the day you died sums up who you were in this life. And making money and being rich means that is so far down on the totem pole, it's non-existent. How did you impact somebody? Did you teach anybody anything while you were here? Did they learn something from you? Did you learn something from them? Did you were you productive in your life? Were you productive in somebody else's life? Did you change something, or did you create something? These things are more important than all the money you have. All the money you have. Because at the end of it all, you can't take nothing with you. So the things that you leave behind, the jewels and the pearls and gems that you leave behind for people, is what's going to determine how well your memory sits with people. That's it. That's all. I don't want to be remembered for how much money I made. I want to be remembered when people talk about me, they go say Major was a protector. That Major didn't let nobody hurt the little man. That Major protected people who couldn't protect themselves. And he spent his lifetime doing that. That's what I want to be remembered as. What do you want to be remembered by? You know what I'm talking about? And Kobe, his memory is, man, he was a hell of a player. He was a humanitarian in the community. You know what I'm saying? He was a great father to his children. He did things to help other people. He mentored young and up and coming stars, and there's a bunch of stars in the league now that kind of took on his mentality. That's because of him. He made an impact in these guys' lives, and because of that, his memory will live on with them. And because of the things that he did on the court for the Lakers, his memory will live on with all his fans. So rest in peace to Kobe, and happy heavenly birthday, Dr. Bush. I hope y'all up there talking, man, and get your heads together and send Rob a message from the other side saying, Rob, go get us a damn center, man. What are y'all waiting on? Do I got to come back down there? You know what I'm talking about? Dwight Howard's still somewhere waiting, like, yo, hey, I'm ready. I'm cheap. Give me 880,000. Give me an EBT card and Subway coupons. and I'll come suit up again. You know, go get somebody that can help my boy AD out. AD is saying in interviews, he's saying in interviews, yo, give me a viable center, pretty much. It's not, he's not saying it because he's weak, he can't handle the pressure. What he's doing is, I spoke on this the other day. He's being wise by saying that because he knows that preserves him more. That preserves him to do more, to play more, to remain injury free, like he's remained. AD has played what 38 games, 39 games, 37 games, or something like that, and he's only missed 4 games. He's been an Iron Man this year, and then last season too. The last 2 seasons, AD has been playing. He's been playing hurt, but he hasn't been injured. So in order to keep that trend going, get him some viable help enough whereby he's not getting burnt out by doing too much. And by proxy, by helping AD, by getting a big man, you also by proxy help LeBron and everybody else. Because now LeBron, being the oldest person on our team at 75 years old, he's no longer having to try to do everything. You don't have to rally the troops every night. Now you got other people out there that can kind of help take some of the pressure off. So is that weak or is that wisdom? It's wise to go out and get a big. We should have got it 4 years ago. We should have never broke up the team that we had. But since we did that, let bygones be bygones. Make it up to us by going out there and getting somebody viable that's going to come in here and help us preserve the players that we have and possibly go on to win some more championships. That's what it's all about. Forget about contracts. Forget about money, whatever the case may be. Bring in the house in order to get what you need in order to win. The Clippers, Steve Ballmer tried to do it. He tried to bring down the house. Boston Celtics went out and did it. They bought the house in order to try to win a championship. You can't be cheap. That's like if you're baking a cake and the cake calls for real butter. Well, it's causing for real butter because getting real butter in a cake is going to make the cake taste its best. You can't substitute real butter for margarine. Trust me. If it says butter, get butter. If you put margarine in that cake to say they need butter in it, cake ain't gonna taste the same. It's gonna be sweet, but I promise you, it's not gonna taste the same because you didn't put the right ingredients in it. Period. You get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between eating a cheeseburger at the gas station and then going to a restaurant where the beef is real, the bread is real, fresh veggies. That's a burger. Or you gonna go over here to this gas station, burger $1.99. You get that, and they say, "Man, this burger nasty." Well, you get what you pay for. You pay for $1.99 burger at a gas station. Of course, it's gonna taste like motor oil and transmission fluid. You get what you pay for, yo. But then you got some people out there that are of value that are cheap. They're of some type of value. Valanciunas, he's $9 million. He's some type of value. Is he a viable starting center? No, not viable. He's a viable backup, but he's valuable enough to be a backup. Let's say you're not going to bring AD a starting center. Let's say you're not going to go out and get Vooch or Miles Turner. You go get Valanciunas. At least he can come in if you go keep AD at the center. At least he can come in and take some pressure off of AD for a couple of minutes a game per night. You know, and then AD, but you forego AD going to the power forward. Hell, even there might be some stretches of time where you might be able to start Valanciunas, but to start off right away and every night, he couldn't do it. There's only 2 centers out there right now that are start ready. That is Nikola Vucevic, who's having an all-star season this year, and Miles Turner. Everybody else is viable backups. That's it. If we get Vooch or we get Turner, you know what that does? They start immediately, and guess what that does to AD? Sends him to that coveted forward position that he's been waiting to go back to. And then that drives home me and DJ's original lineup of the starting center, whoever it may be, Vooch, Turner, AD at the 4, Vando. Now that he's back, I'm starting Vando, sitting Rui down. Starting Vando. Vando's at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith at the 2. And for me, I'm starting Max Christie at the 1. You want to put Austin Reeves in there? Okay, that's fine. But for me, I would start Christie at the 1. He could play the 1. Maybe not that good, but he could play the 1. That is a defensive and offensive lineup. Full balance. No one should beat us. No one. And then we still got the bench. Now, we know that that's not going to happen, of course, but that's just my dream. If I'm the GM or whatever the case may be, if I ran the organization and I saw fit to do what I wanted to do, I will put that lineup out there. That would be my starting lineup for most nights. I'll tweak it as time goes on, depending on what team we play or whatever the case may be. But I want to build a defensive identity and also maintain some offense balance. So my team would be maybe 55% defense, 45% offense. Focus on stopping the 3. Focus on stopping these small guards from driving into the paint, getting 35 points on us. That's what I'll focus on. Focus on man-on-man defense, especially when we're exploiting matches, mismatches. If we playing a team full of bigs, put your bigs out there. If we're playing a team full of small people, put your bigs out there. And then, but maintain enough speed to stay in front of your man out here. I'm not putting no defensive liability out there on the floor or teams that are known to score in bunches. So that's what I would do if I was running the organization. Let's see. Let me go back up here. Michael said, "True." H. Davis said, "What y'all waiting on? Get them likes up." Hey, look. See, I told y'all, I don't have to say nothing, right? Y'all come over here, man. I'm telling you, I got snipers on each roof. Every time you turn around, you're gonna see one. So if I don't tell you to like, share, subscribe to the channel, they will. So when you come in, please do it, man. Don't forget. And there he is. Speaking of Lewis, see, I told y'all didn't want him to come in here. I told you. See, now I got 2 snipers now. I got Ace Davis over here on my right-hand side. And Lewis over there, you can't even see him. I told y'all, don't let Lewis come in here because I told you that. I said, if Lewis come in, it's over with. So please do what they're telling you. They say, what's good, Big Unc? He said, get those likes up, subscribe to the channel. If you see, I told you he was gonna say that. I told you. Y'all don't be listening to me, man. I don't know if y'all think I'm just some old man just ranting and raving, but y'all better start listening, bro. It's 2025 and we ain't playing out here no more, man. Like I got a team now. You know what I'm saying? And they will pick you off one by one. So go ahead and subscribe to your boy, man. So we got a game tonight. Of course, my little brother DJ is going to be doing the show. He always do a show before the game. And then he runs the other show simultaneously on playback to watch the game. For those of y'all that can't watch the game for whatever reason, you're out of market or whatever, you're in a different state, you can't watch the Lakers game, he has it on playback. But in order for you to get that on playback, first of all, you know what you got to do? You got to go become a member. You know what I'm saying? Get hooked into playback. He give you a VIP pass. I think right now he's full, but people are dropping out all the time. So be the first to get in there. But you got to go join the channel, yo. You got to go subscribe to the channel. Shout out to my little brother, man. DJ's channel, Lakers in 5. I already told y'all that's the best in Laker talk. If you want the absolute best in Laker anything, you want to go over there, man. You get to give your takes. If you are a faithful member, like I am a faithful member of Lakers 5, 6, or 7, you get certain perks over there. You have a chance to win some money. Who doesn't want to win money? You know what I'm talking about? I could be a billionaire, still be like, hey, yo, I want to go to DJ channel because there's a chance I could win some change over there. I'm not going to tell you how much it is, but just know that it's some money, bro. I don't care if he was handing out Jack in the Box coupons, for prizes. I'm still going over there. I'm like, oh man, I could get 2 free tacos from over there if I go to just to subscribe to the channel. Hey, yo, sign me up quickly. Where do I sign up at? What's the name of the channel? If he was passing out EBT, I'd be like, yo, I got to get over there to this guy's channel. You know what you could do at EBT? Man, you can go to the fish market, fish dinner, you know, coleslaw, macaroni salad, hush puppies, red snapper. H. Davis getting hungry. I know he over there. I know I'm making him hungry. Let me shut up, man, before I get in trouble. But I'm just saying, bro, go like, share, subscribe right now, bro. Like, I don't even know why y'all still here listening to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be here talking. Y'all go over there and subscribe and then come back. If you catch me on here, you catch me. If you don't, you don't. Goddamn, you catch me next time. But please get ready. The game is 4:00, I believe, 4:00 or 4:30. Get ready for it. I'm definitely gonna get ready for it. I do have to work tonight, but luckily the game is on early enough whereby I can catch it and still have some time to make my moves and runs. All right. So I want to thank everybody for showing up right now. It's been a short show, impromptu show. I didn't even know I was gonna do the show today. But two things, two important days today. Kobe's death day, 5-year anniversary, and Dr. Jerry Buss's birthday. Lakers win it. And let me say something else before I go. Remember how I was always telling y'all about that winning feeling that comes over LA every time we win the championship? I had that same feeling back in 2020 with COVID. Y'all, listen. I know we're going through our trade woes and all of this and all of that. But I'm telling y'all, I got the feeling that we're going to win this year, 2025 championship. I don't care about what the Cavs is doing. I don't care about what the Celtics are doing. I don't care about what the Knicks are doing. I don't care about Denver. Don't care about Minnesota. Don't care about Dallas. I don't care about OKC. I don't care about Houston. But we're going to win in 2025. That's going to give us number 18, catch up with Boston. And that's going to get LeBron number 5, AD number 2. And these young kids, their first one. And then guess what, y'all? I said it again. I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. If we win this year, when we win this year, we will repeat next year. Let me say that again, man. When we win the championship this year, we will go on to repeat next year, giving us 19, giving LeBron 6, and giving 83 and the young guys 2. I'm telling y'all, if we win this year, we will win again next year. Mark my words. And when that happens, LeBron is going to retire from the NBA. I'm telling y'all, man, if we win it this year, book next year. I'm telling you. And then here's another thing. In the offseason this year, if we do win, when we do win, now we can go splash for a bigger fish. So let's get that center now. Save off for a bigger guy in the offseason when we can get him, because a whole bunch of people about to be available. Shout out to everybody that showed up to the channel. H. Davis, Laker Girl, Nate, Lewis. Man, thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for always supporting your big brother, Micah Alexander. Thank y'all for coming over here, man, to my little small but bustling channel. You could have been anywhere right now today, but you chose to be over here with your favorite big brother, your cousin, your uncle, whatever you want to call me. And I really do appreciate and love all you guys, man. As always, in leaving and parting, I always say, carry God with you no matter what you do. Don't let nothing, no weapon come against you. If it does, it will not prosper. Go out there and be a blessing to people and go. And I pray that you guys are being blessed by people. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, peace and blessings. I'll see y'all at the game tonight. Peace.